Hi guys, Debbie Bubbles here. Welcome back to my channel and into the walls of our home sweet home. And welcome to Quick and Easy Meals. This open collaboration is hosted every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Host and creator of this collaboration is Simply Grace Lifestyle, that's Anna, along with Jean of Jean Home Decor and More, and me, Debbie Bubbles. Y'all, please feel free to join us on any given Sunday with your food entries, whether you're baking it up as fast as you can, or if you're out in a drive-through in a restaurant or at your mama's house for dinner. Hey, share it with us. We'd love to see it. So y'all, make sure you go by, watch the playlist for this collaboration, and leave some wonderful comments if you would, please, and thanks. And let's get on with today's show. Now, y'all stay tuned because as the holidays approach, there are sure to be some special edition quick and easy meals coming up with some good ideas for y'all to maybe institute into your holiday entertaining. So be prepared for those. I'm going to showcase some things here on quick and easy meals, as well as, join me on my personal channel for some other things. All right, my bubblies, it's another day that ends in Y. So where are we? We are in the kitchen. And we are going to make a quick and easy meal. Today we're going to do some oven roasted baby back ribs and either potato salad using these red potatoes, or maybe a potatoes au gratin or a scallop potato. We'll see where we end up here in a little bit. But for now, let's clean our vegetation. Let's clean our vegetables and then clean our meat, and we'll go from there. As you know, we rinse off our meat, get rid of any excess bone meal, that kind of thing, before doing anything else with it. So we're going to finish up that process, and then we will get to seasoning. Now today we're going to use some very simple seasonings. Just a little bit of our complete seasoning blend here. And we had a little bit of barbecue brisket marinade left, so we're going to go ahead and put that on our meat. Get it all mixed around nicely together and get it in the oven. Now, there are just 7 little ribs here. I'm home alone today. However, my daughter is going to be stopping by this evening, so she's going to eat with me. Now here I have that bell pepper, or what I kept of it. It was about to go. So I salvaged some of the bell pepper, as well as there's some onion there. We have given them a little bit of a rough slice and chop, and we're going to add that on top of our baby back ribs there in the pan. Before covering this pan with foil, I'm going to go ahead and add in about 1/2 cup of water, and then we're going to set it and forget it in the oven at about 325 for about 3-4 hours, slow, low. We're going to let it do what it does, and then we'll start the potatoes. Now for the potatoes. So I have started slicing the potatoes, doing a pretty thin slice there, along with chopping up some of the pepper that was left, well, the remaining bell pepper, and a little bit of onions. I have a saucepan on the stove top. We're going to melt a little butter in there and add in our onions and bell pepper, along with some salt, pepper, and probably some complete seasoning blend. Now I'm just winging it, just creating as I go. You know, I'm a home cook, although I have cooked on a professional level. I did some catering back in my day, okay? So anywho, we're just making a quick little potato dish here. Starting out again, like I say, on the stove top with sauteing our vegetables just a tiny bit. And then we're going to go in with a splash of almond milk. Almond milk because that's what I have on hand. That's what I drink personally. So we're going to add that to our pot as well. About a cup, cup and a half in quantity. And as I was standing here at the stove top stirring this pot, I started thinking to myself, what else can we throw in here? So in the refrigerator, I had a partial bag of bacon bits there. And I'm like, we're going to add some of those, as well as I have this Monterey Jack and jalapeno pepper cheese and some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. So we're going to go in there with that complete seasoning. Doesn't have much salt in it, so we're adding that. And I know I did put a little salt already. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. Next, we're going to go in with some of the bacon bits and There are my potatoes. So we got that mixture all combined, and we're going to pour it over the potatoes that we already have inside of this little foil container here. And we're going to give it a nice little toss and stir around, all that good stuff. And once we have that done, we're then going to go in with our Monterey Jack jalapeno pepper cheese. We're going to put that over the top, and then we're going to also top that off with our grated Parmesan cheese. At this point, we're going to cover our dish, set it on the stove top, and forget it until we're about at the last hour of cook time on our ribs, and then we will put this in the oven as well. All right, guys, we're at the point of our program where we're going to go ahead and check on these ribs, and then if they're doing what I want them to do, we're either going to take them out or leave them in there a little longer, but we're going to go ahead and add our potato casserole to the oven. All right, the ribs are looking good. We're going to let those continue to cook, and I'm going to go ahead and put that potato dish over here to the side and put this all back in the oven for about another hour to an hour and a half. Okay. Alrighty, everything is grand right now, but I'm going to go ahead, after I open these potatoes up, I'm going to put them under the broiler so they can brown a little bit on top. And while that's happening, I'm going to put a steam bag of broccoli in the microwave and let it cook. And then we'll be ready to plate. Now, also, while our potatoes are browning on top, I'm going to go ahead and open up a bottle of wine. I wanted some Lambrusco, but I don't have one. Well, I'll probably do, but it wasn't chilled. So anyway, we're going to have some white wine, pear. There is a plate that I have over, some plates that are inside of a steaming hot sink full of water because I love a hot plate. And so I'm famous for either heating them in the oven, in the dishwasher, or in the sink full of water because I have to have a hot plate. So if you dine with Debby Bubbles at her home, your hot food is going to be hot. And whatever's cold, it will be served cold. So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and dish up a plate here. And then we're going to bring it on home. Okay, as I plate, y'all, please go by, watch the playlist, leave some thumbs ups and all that good stuff. All right, y'all, so here is our quick and easy meal for this Sunday evening. I'm going to hurry on into the other room, do a quick voiceover, and get this video up for y'all. So join us, if you would, again next week for another quick and easy meal. And this one, like I say, we have here some steamed broccoli, a little bit of a potato casserole is what we're going to call it, and some baby back ribs, oven baked. So enjoy whatever you're having this evening. We're going to enjoy over here, and I'll see you in the next one.